We are just starting now. This is Miramar. We've got the first Miramar game of the day. Then we've got another Miramar after this and one final game on Erangel to finish up the session today. So 5 games to play. We've got 16 teams of 4 people, and they are going to be battling out across those 5 games to decide who is going to be the winner. We've got some merch drops from PUBG. PUBG reached out and very kindly offered to supply some PUBG merch as prizes. So we've got a load of cool stuff that our players can win. That's going to go out to the winners overall. And then we also have a little merch drop we're going to give to who we pick for our play of the day. So I need to keep in mind who I think should be the recipient of the play of the day. We will keep an eye out for that. I mean, if we don't pick one, then maybe we'll give it to like the top 4 kills or something. But hopefully we'll see something crazy or amazing or epic or clutch that we will decide to, you know, give the prize out to. Right, so Miri. So no one knows where anyone's going to go on Miri. So it's going to be interesting. We've got, this is Candy's team and Team RS. Ooh, who should we? No, let's go down here, actually. I think this is kicking off. This is FOTT and Ice Cold. They're down way out the way here, down to the southwest. There's going to be some early scrapping going on. Watching Ben from 5 minutes ago is weird. He seems so young. Thanks, Brian. Oh, FOTT dropped early. This is the TS14. They've lost a guy. They have lost a guy very early on. They had a very strong first game. That is not the start they needed. Look at this. We got 4 players all spread out here. It's Goas who's going to move in and try and get some revenge there. He's got himself a level 1 vest. He has no helmet at the moment, though, so got to be careful. But that shotgun will do the business. TS14, he's gone right up to the top here to try and hold this. What are the rest of the players doing at the moment? They're going to move in. There's Monster Drift. He's near Burt. We got King Chris down there. And then Ice Cold is just off to one side. They've got another. Yeah, it's Liam. So Liam is quite far away at the moment. But yeah, big spread going on. But yeah, early first blood there, taken down. So Goers there is moving back a little bit, and it's not going to work out well for either team really, especially FOTT. But the problem with this is, I think this is what Goers just realized, is that you start scrapping super early on like this, and you just get massively caught out. You get such on the back foot with your looting that when you do have to move into the proper game, you're just going to end up suffering from the lack of equipment you have. Here's Drift. He's going to get Burt as well. That was great play, but he gets stuck in the doorway. And FOTT, they've lost 2. Drift is going to go. But he confirms that kill on Burt there nicely. And they're down to 2. They're down to 2. It's a 2v3 if Team 16 can get it together and they can move in there. But they're really spread out. Ice Cold and Liam seem to have no interest in trying to get involved in this fight at the moment. TS14 is going to try and get out there. Goa's going to put some shots, but he's going to struggle with the from that range. Chris might have more luck. No, he's going to get away with that, I think. But the other boys are up here. Let's see what they're going to do. If he comes along that top road, they're going to be ready for him. Here we go. TS14. Yeah, he's up there with the Murado. And these guys, no, they're going to back out and get some loot there, I think. He might try and... No, he's holding down. I mean, you can tell they're a little bit angry. But looks like they're going to get out of there. Need to pick out Ice Cold, move in. The zone has gone very north while I've been doing this, by the way. FOTT, they lost 2 early players. And yeah, the zone has gone way up there. We've had some real edge zones so far today. And this one's gone all the way to the north. Maybe we'll see it going up to Oasis. I was playing up there the other day in Ranked. Was a pretty interesting one to finish on. There's Pidge. Pidge just holding this compound here. He's gone ahead to scout for his team Funsies. The rest of them just over here. They're over in water treatment by the look of it. That's Craig and Mini Beats. And here's Yak. Team Yak joined us. They did have a little bit of an issue related to them oversleeping and turning up late, but they have joined us for the last 3 games. It's nice to have a full contingent of players, but they are getting absolutely swarmed here by Team Gota, who have won the last 2 games in a row, and now looks like Team Yak might not be surviving very long at all, and they are gone. Oh, Team Yak, last to join, first to go. There they go, wiped out by Sophie's team over at Minas. That is where I like to drop when we're playing Ranked. What are they? Oh, were they trying to shoot the tires out on that? Yeah, they were driving past shooting tires out, I think. I think they're driving down the road, taking out tires on every vehicle. But FOTT found vehicles, so that's not going to work out for them. And they've run into a trap here. They're making a lot of noise, and they have bumped into some boys. We've got Where's My DMR here. We've got Gibbon. We've got Woody. What, TFA? I think these guys were called. Team 12. They have bumped into some friends. TS14, his car is upside down. That's not going to work out too well. They've lost Ice Cold. They lost Ice Cold? No, sorry, Ice Cold is going. It's Monster Drift they lost right at the start. So they haven't lost anyone yet, but they've got into a fight here. Right out in the open. They are. No, they're not in the zone. They're just on the edge. And there goes Ice Cold, taken down by Lisp there. LSB, Lisp, something like that. Those shots getting sent backwards and forwards. Not a great spot to be having a scrap. One of these teams needs to close out as quickly as possible. And it is a 3v2. No, it's a 4v2 because they got Lisp back up on their feet. So 4v2, the advantage is definitely in TFA's hands at the moment. And that frag looks pretty decent from Gibbon there. Not quite on the money, but does do a little bit of damage. And now they're going to need to move up and try and close this out as quickly as possible. They need to think about the rest of the game. It's getting very busy in that central. Let's move up, see what's going on there. And it's COR who find themselves sitting right in the middle of that play zone. They're going to be holding that pretty happily. Let's move around, see what they got. There we go. That's Droidica, Silent, Nips, and Silencer. We've got with a nice little spread, trying to find some different angles. Then we'll fly around and see what these guys are looking at. So there's no one in this compound yet. We might see someone try and take that. A lot of the teams had chosen to go a little bit north of that. They pushed harder north. We've got Dutch and Parks here. They're just in the hills. Just between Oasis and that north road at the moment. They've lost Hayat. They've lost Birth. And it's just two of them remaining in Team Language Barrier. Let's see what they can do with this game. Here we are with... This is Puppy's team or Candy's team. I think they had a team name. What were they? X something or other. X... My Sweaty X-Bind. That was it, X-Bind. There we go. So they've got Bambi, Puppy, Candy, and Sweaty. Proper good players in that team. Here we go, Team RSA. They have taken this compound across from COR. We were waiting for a team to do so. Not too surprising. Oh, big scrap going on here. What is this? This is Puppy and Co. They're being crashed by, this is not Tux. This is Noctux. They've gone in here. Sweaty is down. Let's move in. This is Candy in here. Candy's coming up against Rogue. Candy drops Rogue, but gets dropped instantly back. It's just Puppy left. It's Puppy all on his own versus Lotus and Nuka here. And he is gone. Taken down. That is Puppy's team gone. Nicely played. Are they going to get revives? They're going to get Nacho up. Roe is gone. But the Nacho's knocked in not too bad a position. So that's worked out nicely for them. They got 4 kills on the board. And they've only lost 1 for it. So that is a decent trade from the guys there. Nice aggressive play. They took that compound and they're going to control that. And they've cleared out that area pretty well. They were up on this hill earlier, actually. But they moved down in the end. I'm not sure who crashed that first if they're arriving at the same time. I think it might have been Tux crashing X-Bind, actually. Or they were just crashing at the same time. But they have come out on top. There goes Where's My DMR, taken out by TS14. Zone is popped way up to the north. Let's just join the end of this fight. If the building pops in time. It has indeed. There goes TS14 though, taken out by Wardy. Wardy's all in his own, but TS14 doesn't have the backup. Liam is not around. So he is gone. He might be able to get a revive. Liam's coming in. Let's see what Liam can do. And he's going to get the finish there on DMR. He's gone. He's running the M16 burst. Not something I like to do, but good luck to him. 5 kills on the board for those guys. So they have done well kill-wise. But they do just have 1 left. It's going to be Wardy here versus Liam. Let's see who's going to come out on top. Can we get into this view? This does actually work now. Oh, nice. So we've checked that out. Oh, it's a nice stun, actually. That did catch him perfectly, but going to move out there, maybe grab a bit of loot. Just rocking the level 1 helmet, so needs to do something there to improve that. King Chris has been knocked there by Ella. There's only 1 FOTT left, I think, at this stage. I think we'll leave. See what Wardy and Liam are going to do here. They're going to scrap. They need a vehicle because it's going to be pretty nasty. Here we go. He's waiting for him. We'll start jogging in. And that is great play from Wardy. Well played. Precision shooting. But does now need to get into the zone. Let's get into the zone because that is where all the action is now popping off. We've got Private here. They're driving past Nacho and Co. Team Not Tux. They're putting shot after shot after shot into Private. But Rage has got away with it there. They are pretty battered and they've got other teams to drive past. But they're managing to hold this compound quite well, Noctux. Let's see what Privates are going to do. They haven't got any kills on the board just yet. They're in another pretty sticky spot here. They're kind of pinched between FFS and Tux. And then also you've got Lucan and Co. over here. You've got Team Language Barrier up on the top here. They're pushing in on Salem. And let's see what they can do. We've got Dutch versus Salem, Dutch, and Parks here, but they're all open. There's going to be shots coming in from the side. Nice hits from Dutch. He is put low, and he has dropped. Nice kill there from Dutch, but someone might be ready to poach that. People are going to be looking. Yeah, you can see, look, Tux are waiting for it, and Nuka grabs it. And that is what you got to do when you're playing these kind of tournaments. You've got to try and claim those kills as quickly as you can. That's a nice play from Nuka. They've got 5 kills on the board now, so looking pretty good, and they got a nice position. So let us get ourselves right into the center of the zone and see what's going on. We've got Team Gota down here. Sophie's gang. We got Diabetic Steve's team up here. That's Slick Tech and Co. They still got all 4 remaining, so looking pretty good. What were these guys' team name? Where was old Slick Tech and Co? That was Hide in a Bush. Team Hide in a Bush. Well, they're hiding in a compound now because the bushes aren't much good on Miramar. So Team Hide in a Bush doing pretty well. Hanging in there. Who's this down here? This is FOTT. King Chris got knocked a little while ago, but they got the revive okay. So still 2 remaining, but they've only got 1 kill, and they lost 2 players very early on. So not what they would have wanted. Pidge getting a knock there with a frag. Let's move in because this is all kicking off. Private. Oh, this is getting pretty spicy here. This is FFS. They're scrapping with Private and getting caught nasty. There goes Big Greg. Taken down by Ghost, but Viper is sent down, taking one back. Let's move over and see. I think, look, Pidge and Co up here. They didn't put shots in as well. Cray Cake's moving down. Here's Mini Beats. Pidge taking out 3 of them. They took down FFS, Don, Apple Juice, and Slaps. Got himself 3 kills. Nicely done. Great aggression. They heard this fight going on, and they've managed to pinch poor at FFS. They were caught in such a nasty spot here. What's Dave Juice Guy doing? Just driving through the middle like an absolute mad bastard. And hitting a rock for good measure. Surely not going to get away with this. He's on such low health. What are you doing, Dave? And he's got Pigeon up there as well. Oh, what's he doing? Okay, yeah, Dave's dead. COR and Team South Africa scrapping down on the bottom. Let's join those. Here's Droidica trying to get involved. Let's get ourselves in with Silencer. Tinnis on 1 HP. Has a switch. Takes it down nicely. What a great switch to the mini. Very well played. 1 kill on the board, and that is them gone. Nice wipe there. 5 kills on the board for COR. Team RSA are out of there. And COR Code Red got himself 5 kills on the board, and they've cleared out the area. They're not in the zone, though. They're going to have to shuffle in, and they are going to be playing hills. There are no compounds clear for them to take unless they choose to crash one. Let's join this fight. This is Parks taking hits here from Nacho and Co. Not looking good for Parks. He's going to drop. There goes King Chris. Dropped by Slick again. And Parks, he just ran out of bullets there. But Parks taken down in the end. I wasn't sure he got that, but I think he went zone, actually. Knocked by the zone. They're going to be looking to try and get that, but he's hiding behind the tree. Not going to give him the point. No, I think Dave Juice Guy's game crashed. That was the issue we saw there. Did look like some sort of fairly wacky driving, so we will give him the benefit of the doubt there. Let's move in. We got Lucan taking Dutch down here. This was down the bottom. I think that's the end of team language barrier. Yep, so we got Lucan and PMAC London, PMAC London down the bottom here. Pigeon is roaming the hills, trying to find some more kills. They got 4 ready. Just 1 player down. Iron Drew is gone. Presumably wasn't killed by Pigeon this time. He managed to frag out Mini Beats last game. He's got Mini Beats. I can see Mini Beats keeping a pretty safe distance from Pigeon this time. Staying well out of grenade range. Uphill. Just, can't really blame her, really, for that incredible breach of trust from Pigeon there. Private Ghost, I think, is all on their own. No, still got Rage left. Okay, Rage and Ghost are still going. There's Ghost. There's Rage just around the corner a little bit. There goes PMAC London, taken down by Pidge. Going to be interesting to see what I think Not Tux do at this stage. They're rotating into the hills by the look of it. FOTT, they've only got 1 left. They've just got Goers left. But he is, he's holding that big compound all on his own. So that's definitely crashable. There goes Pigeon with another couple of kills there. That is definitely an option for a team to crash if they know it's that quiet. Oh, he's moving forward now. Now, surely he's going to get seen. There's Nacho. There's Nuka. Yeah, Nuka's clocked him. Takes some hits. There he is. Finished off in the end by Lotus. Gets the finishing hit on Rage. That's another kill on the board. And here we are. This is Not Tux versus Team Funsies. We've got Pitchum right here. Let's see what happens. We've got a 3v3, I think. Yeah, Ro went down early. Drew went down early. So it's an even battle here between these 2 teams. Let's move out and see what's going on. This is Nacho, we're with here. Nacho and Nuka. And then they've got Lotus just behind them as well. And there's Beats holding that corner. Getting the stun ready. Pigeon holding the high ground. Tries to put some shots in as Nacho jumps across. Trying to get the intel. Trying to figure out where the players are. And Nacho Getting ready to pop a frag in. Let's see where that's going to go. I guess that's probably targeted at Beats. Nice air blast there, but she'd actually backed off a little bit into safety. And the circle is working a little bit more nicely for Team Funsies here. But I think Team Tux can probably rotate slightly in there. There goes Goas, taken now from FOTT by COR, code red. They've cleared him out, and that's going to leave this compound down here free, but that does mean... is this the rest of COR? Yeah, so COR have moved around a bit. They're actually moving into the hills here, I think. They've cleared out Goers, but they're going to hold this position on the edge. And we do have some central compounds here. Kind of, it's Sophie's team. Team Gota, they're sitting right in the middle across these two compounds. So strong position. But if they do get pushed out there, it's going to be very dangerous. Let's move back in. There's fight going on. Mini Beats is down. She is out of there. There's Nacho and Nuka. Getting rid of her. It's just Craig and Pigeon left. Let's see what the guys can do. 3v2 now. Pigeon's on 6 kills, though. So he's done pretty well. They don't know where he is. There goes Nacho. Nacho gone. It's going to be Nuka and Lotus. I mean, Nacho's going to cover there, actually, so they might be able to get there. And Pigeon hasn't got anything to throw at these guys. If they get the revive straight away, they're going to go for it. No, they didn't go for it in the end. They didn't grab it. That's a shame. It's unlucky. They might have been able to get away with it. And Grey Cakes is just moving around trying to find position here. So it's getting pretty spicy. 7 kills, though. Nuka and Lotus left. 4 and 3 apiece for those guys. Here we go. This is Lotus versus Pidge. Great spray from Lotus on Pidge. Takes him down very effectively. That's 2v1. Just Craig left now versus the guys. I think Nuka knows he's up here. He's putting the mollies in. Trying to find him. Trying to set fire to everything in that building. He's not managed to connect just yet. That one will probably do it. He's jumping out. And Nuka, he's on fire. He's surely going to get him. And he does. Nice play from Nuka. Well mollied. Well finished off. That's 9 kills for Not Tux now. They lost another player in that. Nacho, unfortunately, to Pigeon. But very nicely played. A lot of kills on the board. And we are down to the final 4. We have Not Tux with 2 remaining. We've got Slick. This is Hide in Bushes. They've still got all 4 remaining. 1 kill on the board so far. We got Team Gota. This is Sophie's gang with... We'll join them in a sec. This is COR. They got 10 kills. Putting in some pretty brutal shots into poor old hiding bushes. I think they've run out of bushes to hide in. As they're forced down that hill from that compound. It's a nasty run to do. I've done it myself. And I don't envy them for it. Here is Team Gota. They just got 3 kills, actually. So not as many as they put in the last couple of games. But they've got a very strong position here. Running a little split between these two compounds. But they're pretty badly overlooked by COR here. Still in the zone, though. I mean, it's not as bad a position as these 4 guys sitting on this rock with everybody looking at them. It's just Slick and Ella left at the moment. So it's looking like it's going to be... I mean, the 2 big teams left at the moment in terms of numbers are COR and Gota. They've got 4 people left, and the other teams just with the 2, but don't write anyone off. I mean, well, maybe hide in a bush off because they're just in such a terrible, terrible position. Unless they've got about 20 smoke grenades between them. I don't really see much of a way out. The zone is about to push them off that rock, and that is going to be game over for them. But Nuka and Lotus, not quite such a bad position. They're getting pushed out of that compound. They might be able to find something just on the edge. Oh, he's trying to get Slick, but he misses it. And Slick is back up on his feet. Gets tagged nicely there, though. Always the way with PUBG. You miss the easy shot, and then you hit the hard one. I've done it a number of times myself. There's Nuka just finding a little bit of edge zone. No, they're not quite in there, but they're not far off. And COR actually tried to crash down this. Droider got right down amongst it. Has been knocked in return, though, and did manage to take down Yads. So Yads is gone. But Droid got knocked for it. And COR, they're thinking about heading down here. If they can get in there, they might be able to get a revive on Droid, but they need to deal with Natta, really. And there's a lot of shots coming in. But Lotus takes down Ella, and Slick finished off by Sophie there. So that is Hide in a Bush. Team Hide in a Bush are gone, so we're down to 3. We got Not Tux, we got COR, and we got Gota here. This is Sophie we're with at the back compound here. There goes Droid was finished off there, so they're down to 3. It's 3v3v2 right now. Here's Monroe just moving over to the other compound to get in close. They're trying to group up on this close compound where they're scrapping with COR now. Sophie just hanging back. And everyone kind of just in the zone. No one's really in too terrible a position right now. This next zone is going to be an interesting one. Let's just bring the bigger map up there. We can see what that's going to do for us. Trying to find hits on Lotus. Oh, he is in the open and going to go. Yeah, absolutely. He's gone. That's going to be another kill on the board for COR. 13 kills for COR now. There's that map. Nuka's moving in. Nuka's got a nice zone position. I'm just not sure there's any cover for Nuka. There is a rock. He's got himself a rock. So let's see what Nuka can do down there. Probably not too much. I mean, if Sophie wasn't there, his cover would be okay. But it's Sophie that's going to be the issue, really. If he can drop Sophie, then the angle's going to be okay. I mean, I say okay. He's still one versus many men's and women's. Not sure if she's seen this other move come down. Yeah, now she has. Surely, yeah. And she's going to move out for that spray. And Nuka doesn't manage to connect the headshot. He needed to drop her. And here we go. So still playing out pretty patiently here. I think COR are getting pushed down a little bit now. They're making their moves, certainly. Smokes are going out. They're going to try and get down. They've just got 2 left here. It's Silencer and Silent. The Silent Bros heading down to see what they can do. And we could have 3 wins in a row. We could have 3 wins in a row for Sophie's team here, which is pretty crazy. Here we go. They are heading down there. This is getting spicy. They won the first 2 games. They're looking good to win another here. Silent is bit super low here. Big hits coming in from Monroe. Just reloading at the moment. Silence are making their way down. Trying to get something in that window, but it's going to get them. And that is COR gone. That is COR gone. And that is going to be a 3v1. It is Nuka versus all of COR. And that is going to be the end. Surely it's going to be 3 wins back to back. 3 wins back to back. Unless something incredible happens and he's not in the best position for something incredible to happen. Valiant F, though, 11 kills on the board for Not Tux. They've done very nicely. Sophie in the open now. This is going to be a knock surely for Nuka. But no, does get caught by Natter in the end as he tries to drop Sophie. And that is very well played. 3 wins in a row. 3 wins in a row. Incredible display by Team Goat here. Very nicely played. Good amount of kills in the end. They were a little bit slower getting their kills than they were in the previous 2 games, but they've actually come out with a good haul there. So that is Natter, Yads, Monroe, and Sophie taking the dub with Not Tux in 2nd place. COR, Code Red in 3rd. Slick, The Hide in a Bush Boys in a 4th place. Pigeon, the Funzy Gang, or what they call Team Funsies, in 5th place. FOTT in 6th. Danger Wolf and Co in 7th. And the Privates in 8th place. Another spicy game there. Well played, everybody. Greatly enjoyed that. Hope everyone at home is enjoying watching. Welcome to the TBG Cup. That was game number 3. You can hear my voice is already going. We've got 2 more games to go today. We got a Miramar game coming up, and then we've got 1 more Erangel game to finish. I hope you're all enjoying the stream. It's a pleasure to be here. There we go. This is the updated leaderboard. Unsurprisingly, Goat are in the lead because they've won all 3 games so far. 67 points, 37 kills. Code Red in 2nd on 36 points. Their kills have disappeared for some reason, but hopefully it'll come back. Team FOTT in 3rd place on 35, just 1 point behind Code Red. Then we've got Not Tux, Team Funsies, TFA, One Shit Wonders, and for fuck's sake, making up the rest of the top 8.